PCSL Match Administration Clinic. So this is going to be something like PCSL's first RO class, but with a lot more aspects of match administration covered. So we're going to go over things like how to be an effective match director, including at different levels down to a local match, how to be a good range master, how to run stats effectively. And not only those roles, but we'd like to cover stage design as well, both from a competitor standpoint as far as how the stage feels to shoot, and from a construction standpoint, how easy it is to achieve the direction that you want of the stage using minimal props and the time it takes to put it on the ground, as well as making it robust and able to last through a whole match, minimizing the chances for reshoot and equipment failures. If this sounds interesting to you, just keep it on your radar. We'll finalize more details as we move along this year, but here's what we're thinking now. So first of all, it's going to be held at F5 Range, Josh Freilich's property up in Minnesota, and it's going to be on August 13th to the 15th. So that's midweek between the 2 weekends that I'm co-teaching classes with Josh. So we have a PCC class the prior weekend, then this midweek Tuesday to Thursday, match administration clinic, and then the following weekend I'm co-teaching a 2-gun class with Josh. And ideally we'd like each student to be sponsored by a club that wants to send them there so that they can learn the skills to benefit that club and then can assume a more active role as a match administrator from every level of match down to a local. Now, even if you aren't able to attend this event but still are interested in the content and information that we're going to present, the reason that we're doing it at Josh Freilich's property is because the event fees from this clinic are going to go right into a video production budget where we're going to have F5 Productions, Josh's media company, produce a series of videos that cover all the informational topics that we're going to go over. And then those videos we can then release, and anyone who wants to volunteer and get involved in running a PCSL or any type of match at their clubs will have these resources available to educate themselves and become a more active volunteer in their community. We'd also like to partner with some companies to give back to the clubs that are sending their members here to learn about match administration and volunteering. And we already have AMG Labs, who make the Commander timers, and Targets USA are already on board, and we expect that list to grow as we move toward the August date. So what does this set us up for in the future? We'd like to make it easier to volunteer and become informed and become an RO at some level. So we're likely going to do some kind of RO in training or assistant RO program that is like a free online class on the PCSL website where you can go through this informational content yourself and then maybe take a couple tests and then just show a positive intention that you want to learn and want to volunteer. And then you'll find someone who maybe has attended one of these PCSL match administration clinics, or maybe we do some kind of other class that's just for training instructor ROs. And then once instructor ROs are active at their local clubs, if you just go online and take this test and say like, hey, I'm an assistant RO now, I'd like to become full certified RO, then you can work under one of these distributed instructors and you don't have to pay money, come out to attend a class in person. When really you can just read the rule book yourself if you're motivated enough to want to become an RO. And the best training is not going to happen at a class where you're going over what ifs the whole time. It's really going to happen from you being there in person, working under someone who knows what they're doing and getting real experience, whether it's at a local level or level 2, level 3, and see how experienced good ROs operate so that you have someone to emulate and then get checked off by them to where you can become a full RO. Now that's just some ideas for an outline of what a PCSL RO program could look like. Obviously this is not a top priority now because we still have the club affiliation and membership and classification system and rulebook updates to get out, but I wanted to get this video out to give you guys an idea of where we're heading with that in the future, because I do get a lot of questions about what PCSL recognizes as an RO and what kind of programs we have planned in the future. We'd love to hear what you guys think about this approach as an RO program, and let us know any good ideas that you have, because we're just starting to think about this heavily now, and obviously it's going to evolve a lot this coming year and the years in the future.